checks for consistency, looks for repetition and redundancy. So this is very common in our writing. Sometimes we don't see it. We don't see it. In one paragraph, maybe we've repeated the same word many times, but you don't see it. But a copy editor will see it. They will pick those things up. Redundancy means just, are you just using words unnecessarily? Maybe they will remove some words. Well, you don't need to use that word. You can delete that word. Transitional signals. Transitional signals, we know these words. We use them a lot. Furthermore, however, moreover, some more. Therefore, moreover, however, on the other hand, on one hand, on the other hand. These are called transitional signals, and sometimes we overuse them in our writing. Okay? The copy editor also looks for improvements in style. So they're really trying to improve your style of writing. And then maybe they will rewrite some sentences. Yeah? Maybe they will actually help you rewrite. They will look at that. Maybe you've got a very complicated passive voice sentence. Maybe the copy editor will suggest, well, why don't you change that to active voice? Yeah? So something like that a copy editor might do. And it says here that it's done after the first draft. So the copy editor is really coming before the end. The first draft could be the first draft of a chapter. It could be the first draft of a chapter. Some students like to check chapter by chapter. Maybe other students, they'll wait until they've finished all the chapters and then they will ask someone to check it. Okay, so it just depends. It just depends what you want. Proofreading, we can see, this is really checking the margins, the line breaks, the indentations, the page numbers, the headers, the footers, page numbers, contents on each page. They don't rewrite anything. So a proofreader will not rewrite anything. They are just polishing, making sure there are no spelling mistakes or punctuation mistakes. And that's done at the very end. Okay? So this is very important. You don't have to be perfect. In fact, I think most books, even the most famous books, the very popular books, probably you can find at least one mistake in there. Okay? We are human beings, so we're not perfect. Yeah? Sometimes we miss things. Sometimes we miss small things. But the aim should be to make this the best that it can be. Yeah? A high quality piece of work. Yeah? And it's actually, as I will explain now, it's actually very difficult. Some people say it's actually impossible to do the copy editing and the proofreading at the same time. So that's why actually they can be two different people. You can have one person to be the copy editor. You might have another person to be the proofreader. And in fact, sometimes that might be better because what you want is really someone to check what you have written who has never read it before. So they are looking at your thesis with fresh eyes. So they will be able to pick up these points. But very often it will be the same person. You'll have someone do the copy editing, helping you to improve your style of writing, and also the same person will be the proofreader. So really they are done at different times. Yeah? Maybe the first check you'll go through maybe spelling. Maybe the second check you'll go through punctuation. Maybe the third check you'll go through, and then you'll start to look at the sentences. How can you improve your sentences? Yeah, so we don't just do one read through. Usually it's a few times we read through, whether it's a chapter or a thesis. Any questions? Are there any questions at this point?